So this is a pretty easy case for the proposition that something can come in as a vital statistic. Bernstein versus Rosenthal, we're trying to get in two things: the coroner's report and the death certificate. And we don't. The story is just kind of awful. It seems like we're on a clip of awful stories. And the in this case, the husband shoots the wife and then turns the gun on himself. And the husband's estate is trying to claim the wife's life insurance policy. And her estate's claiming no, he can't collect the policy or his estate can't collect the policy. And the only reason which we're looking at this case right now is whether certain documents could have been introduced in the initial trial. And there were two. There was the coroner's report, and then there was the death certificate. Now, the coroner's report, the case doesn't really talk a lot about this, but this clearly falls within 803.8, our last provision that we looked at. And a coroner's office is very much charged with determining the cause of a death. So that would absolutely fall within 803.8 little 3 and little I, because that's a government agency that's charged with finding a set of facts. What happened when this person died? So the coroner's report comes in under 803.8, and then just as a very obvious point, the death certificate, which is an example offered in 803.9, that is a record of a vital statistic, like a birth certificate. It's really amazing how granular the exceptions to hearsay can get, where some of them are just really broad, really sweeping, like something not offered for the truth of the matter asserted in the definition. There's a lot of vagarity there, a lot of room for interpretation. So the rules will go from the incredibly broad, really needs to be fleshed out with a lot of case law, to the extraordinarily granular records of vital statistics like birth certificates and death certificates. Is it a death certificate? Yes, as it was in this case. If you have the proper certification that from the custodian of the State Department of Vital Records, then that absolutely comes in. It's kind of shocking in some ways that it was even challenged on appeal. So this was an easy case. If you've got a birth certificate or death certificate or something like that, then so long as you have the custodian of the records provide the certificate that this is something that the government office regularly keeps and that this record was found in it, then that is admissible.